Hello world. This is Mihai with the Center for Transformational Psychotherapy. I hope you all have a peaceful, stable Sunday. And my plan was to save some time for you all and for myself. Save some time from writing and reading a lengthy explanation about this upcoming training that I'm going to do. And I just want to share a few words about this Circle of Being Shadow Work Release Practitioner training that is coming up on Wednesday, the 1st of July. There will be a series of 6 consecutive weeks on Wednesday from 6 to 9 p.m. 1st of July is the first encounter. And we will meet both. There's the option to meet in person right here, outdoors, close to in Nevada City. Outdoor setting might be suitable for this pandemic, apocalyptic times, as well as having this Zoomed, and people can join who are interested from all over the world. So both Zoom and the in-person event. This training is primarily addressed towards people who are interested in being a psychotherapist. They're already psychotherapists, counselor, coaches. However, not only restricted to this type of people, it's also for people who are, let's say, theta healers or breathwork practitioners or intuitive readers or people guiding journeys, tarot readers. So this is for anybody who is interested to work with people, to work with people's subconscious, to be involved with people's healing. So whatever you are doing, if you have a passion and love for working with people, this training will definitely enhance your toolbox and your understanding about the mechanisms of wounding, childhood wounding, the adaptations, the strategic adaptations, ensuring out of wounding, will help you identify limiting patterns, identify and process pain body, traumatic residuals in the body. This will help deal with addiction, helping clients deal with addiction from a awareness-based point of view. It will help deal with all types of trauma, PTSD. Yeah. And I must say that the masters that I have done to enter the psychotherapist path, I must say honestly was the least useful to gain the actual skills to work with people. And this training actually is the fruit of a lot of other alternative work that I know that some of you are interested in. So I've sat for 10 plus years in Mankind Project shadow work groups. I have attended countless trainings, intensive shadow trainings, shadow work trainings connected to Men's Work, Mankind Project. I have facilitated actively shadow work trainings happening in Folsom Prison, in Salinas Valley Prison, and I had great honor and privilege to learn from some very experienced and wise men. Also, I must say it's a pity that all this technology is not available to women. So I felt at some point that all this technology from Mankind Project and prison work can actually, they are universal, can be very much used by women. And so I already started doing this mixed gender groups, sharing some of this technology. So apart from that, I become very interested and studied for about 6 years and applied actively Hakomi, mindfulness-based somatic psychotherapy, which, so I will be teaching some principles of processing subconscious material in awareness. And a lot of all that, the training is very much under this umbrella of Hakomi awareness-based exploration, so not so much in the umbrella of talk therapy. I will be also sharing some of my most favorite processes that I've learned from and hybridized from various great sages and practitioners, including the letting go method of Dr. David Hawkins, the Sedona release technique, which is actually very much connected to David Hawkins and Lester Levinson, the Sedona release technique for releasing of subconscious limitations. I will also be teaching some of my favorite methods and processes from Scott Killaby, identifying the deficiency self and letting go, processing the deficiency story self, and using all kind of awareness-based inquiries to let go of torture we are doing to ourselves, or torment from childhood, from our parents, from the programming, conditioning that we inherited. I will also be teaching and applying some of the principles and work of Byron Katie, as well as Isaac Shapiro. Also, all these therapeutical modalities that can help working with people's subconscious, I utilize them from a larger context of psychospirituality. So I will be teaching how to use these time-honored traditions like Vipassana meditation, Zen, Fourth Way, Gurdjieff-Uspensky work, as well as non-duality, Advaita Vedanta principles and techniques in order to help oneself or help clients become less identified with psychological painful patterns. So this training will be both a mixture of theoretical presentation as well as experiential processes that we are going to do on each other, practice on each other. Also, there will be a time allotted for question and answers at the end or during each meeting. There will be also some curriculum with useful material that I recommend studying, or YouTube links. Also, initially I called it like practitioner only, but then I realized that this can be very useful for people who, let's say, are very much interested in this inner work of letting go of what doesn't serve us, of healing, integration work, awakening work. So this will be useful for people like that. They are not necessarily interested in work with people yet. However, you'll get much more clear knowledge of useful unprogramming processes and useful principles to work on oneself by oneself. What else? I will be assisted in many of these meetings by my good friend, David Klaus, who is also a wonderful man and a Zen priest, Yoshin, Dave Klaus, who we've done intensive together. We've done intensive trainings together. We have done countless Mankind Project trainings and prison work trainings, and he is a wonderful man and great facilitators in shadow work, as well as Hollow Bones, combining shadow work with Zen. So I'll be honored to have him along my side. And also part of this 6 weeks training, at some point during or after, we would do a one-day intensive, experiential one-day intensive facilitated by Dave and myself. Yeah, I try to make it as affordable as possible, and there's payment plan available. And if you are interested, contact me directly, let me know. I would like to talk to any participant in person. before we start the course. All right, world. Hope to see some of you here. Actually, we'll do it nice place here. Various places, outdoors, backyard, safe for the pandemic. And all the best to you all. Ciao, ciao.